Okay,
And we can see.
awesome. You guys don't see like a taskbar or anything. It's nice and clean because I see
All
on
good.
good. Okay, awesome. All right. Well, hello and good morning to everyone. Thank you all for joining us today. We're really excited to be here, share with you all who SHI is, what SHI does, and we're going to go over some opportunities that SHI currently has. Before we dive into all of the fun stuff, we're going to introduce ourselves first. So my name is Chelsea Suarez. I am a program manager within the talent acquisition team at SHI. I have been with SHI for 7 years. I started in inside sales as an account manager, and then I transitioned over to an entry-level position within HR about 4.5 years ago. My purpose at SHI is to educate our employees and potential candidates on the roles and the career paths within our organization and help them reach their career goals. So I'm going to pass it over to Matt, who is going to share a little bit about themselves.
All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Matt Maldonado, and I'm a talent acquisition specialist here at SHI International. I started as a sales recruiter, but have now moved into more of a focus on university recruiting. So I help with hiring all of our entry-level roles that we kind of have across the board within our organization. So yeah, that's a little bit about me, and I'll go ahead and pass it over to Emma.
You. So I am Emma. I'm one of our talent acquisition managers here at SHI. I've been with SHI for about 4 years, coming up on 5 years in April of next year. I started out initially as a recruiter. I came into SHI with some previous HR experience, and I moved into a couple of different positions at SHI. I did work as a partner services advisor, kind of focusing more on project management for our services projects, working more so with our sales and customers. And then I moved back to recruiting as a program manager and then moved up to a talent acquisition manager. So my team, I work very closely with both Chelsea and Matt, and we primarily focus on universities, career fairs, and hiring for more of our entry-level positions at SHI.
Awesome. Thank you, Matt and Emma. So, SHI, at our core, we're really about helping organizations, large and small, private and public, select, deploy, and manage their technology. That technology that helps them transform their business. So, we help end users collaborate, protect their systems, their data, people, and finally, we help them optimize and streamline their use of technology. So, to do all of that, we've come a really long way since the beginning as a software reseller. So, in 1989, SHI was acquired by Ty Lee and her then business partner for $1 million. SHI has grown to be a $14 billion company. Now, this makes SHI the largest minority and women-owned business enterprise in the United States. So we have over 6,000 employees in over 30 locations worldwide with over 1,000 technical resources. So this means that SHI has 30 years of experience supporting different types of organizations through all sorts of businesses and technology challenges. SHI is uniquely positioned to help our customers create technology strategies that will work for their company. So over 17,000 organizations rely on us and help to create a solution for their IT environment. But what does that mean, right? How do we do that? It means that we are good at making connections and cultivating relationships. So remember those technical resources that I mentioned in the previous slide? These are just a few of the dedicated resources that we have to create scalable and cost-effective IT solutions for our customers. Matt's going to dive into the amount and the types of partners that we have relationships with in the next slide, so stay tuned for that. But also, we have to go beyond that contract that we created with the customer when we onboarded them, right? So at that point in the stage of onboarding that customer, there's a contract that is drafted where we set our expectations, they set their expectations, but we don't believe that our obligations to the customer ends with what is in that contract. We will go the extra mile to deliver not only customer success, but customer delight. And I know it sounds cheesy, right? But think about the last time someone did more than what was expected of them to you, right? How did that make you feel? That's the feeling that we aim to leave our customers with. Now, I can relate to the last pillar, sweating the small stuff, right? All the details. We know that our customers have a business, an IT team, a procurement function to run, and they often don't have time for details. So that's why we offer a range of services to optimize areas like procurement, long tail vendor management, and arranging logistics. So that gives you a little overview of all the things that we do at SHI. And Matt will talk about some of the partners that we have.
All right. So, yeah, we have a very wide scale of partners that we have available here at SHI as well that we can do business with and provide product for to our customers. We have a portfolio of over 10,000 partners that we're able to provide product for, and kind of different sectors of business that we're able to, provide within. As you can see, we have data center, networking, cloud, unified communications, and collaboration, end user computing, managed workplace services, and security. The nice thing about SHI too is that we're really able to tailor the customer experience to their business needs specifically. So we can really find that product that's going to work best for them and their specific IT environment. So I think that's something that's really unique, but we also provide, again, a very wide array within our portfolio for them to be able to choose from and kind of see the benefits of each company and find that one that fits best for them. So yeah. Next, so SHI's pledge to diversity, equity, and inclusion. DEI is a very big just initiative that we have currently within SHI as well too, and it's been very present just within our roots. We really want our employees to all feel like, they have a place, they belong, and we realize that diversity is very important when it comes to, hiring and making the workplace, one that's very inclusive. So this slide's mainly just going over our ERGs, our employee resource groups that we have available to our employees as a resource for them to be able to, get connected and plugged into groups that they either identify with or, support. So we have WISH, which focuses more on the diversity of women in the technology industry. We have Embrace that focuses more on our LGBTQIA plus employees that we have within SHI as well as their allies. We have our Black Culture Collective, which, they want to uplift, empower, and improve the experience of Black individuals within SHI, as well as the community through the leadership, education, professional development, and partnerships with our allies. And then we also have Juntos, which is going to be, essentially kind of very similar to our Black Culture Collective, but focuses on our Latinx and Hispanic employees within the workplace as well. So again, DEI is something that's very much within our roots, and it's very present here at SHI. Next, so SHI, we are a global company with offices and integration centers around the world. And this map kind of just gives you a good picture of, where we currently are present kind of within the US, but also globally as well too. As you can see, we're anywhere from Australia, Canada, France, Hong Kong, Ireland, Singapore, the UK, as well as the US. So as a company, we've really been able to scale and grow our presence just across the board from the very beginning when we began in 1989 to where we are today. And then next, this is showing SHI more on kind of a US and national kind of structure. So we have two main headquarters. One is going to be in Somerset, New Jersey, as well as one in Austin, Texas as well. But then we also have a local presence and, a lot of major cities and other hubs kind of throughout the US as well too, which also just goes to show that we've really been able to build some brand awareness and presence within, each of these respective areas. And obviously one of our goals too is to continue to build that reach that we have as well. So, in the next year or two, hopefully we have more circles kind of along the map as well. And yeah, now I will pass it over to Emma, who will now kind of go over our hiring initiatives.
Thanks, Matt. So, wanted to focus here on some of the positions that we typically are hiring for, more focused on our entry level roles. So, we are interested in students from all majors and any areas of study. I think that some people hear that SHI is, within the technology industry, and they think that we only hire, technical positions, which definitely isn't the case. We have a variety of different teams and departments that work, internally within SHI, like human resources, learning and development, accounting, that type of thing, or more external customer facing roles. So in general, SHI, we really do focus on providing comprehensive training for our new employees. We look at, training and development as being just a crucial part of y'all's onboarding process into the organization. So because of that, we focus more so on looking at a candidate's attitude, work ethic, and what soft skills that they can bring to the table. Here you can see that we have 5 entry-level roles that we promote highly. Typically, these positions are filled in classes, and so we're usually looking for new talent to bring into these roles. Before I give more of a background on each of these different positions, I wanted to talk through how SHI really focuses on promote from within in our culture. So because we're really invested in helping our employees come into SHI, but then really find the best position that they're suited for. So a couple of things we do to facilitate that is we send out frequent daily emails. So it's just notifying all of our internal employees of just current opportunities that are open that they could apply for, because we really do want them to be able to apply for them, get interviewed, just the same as an external candidate would. So we make sure we send those out on a daily basis. Next, Chelsea handles our internal career, internal career affairs, I guess you would say. So we'll kind of segment them out based on if it's more of a sales focus, pre-sales, operations, or more of a technical kind of skill set that we're looking for. And we have people internally from those departments present and talk through what their department does, how they kind of facilitate SHI in general. And then from there, anyone can ask questions on specifics to the role or the department. And last, we have a lot of networking opportunities for SHI. And that's just a time to get to know people from different departments, learn more about other organizations, and really kind of just get a feel to see, like, would this be a good opportunity for me to move into in the future? So just kind of time to connect with other people at SHI. So moving on to the next slide, we can start with the ITM administrator. So ITM stands for IT Asset Management. So this role is really facilitating the IT asset management lifecycle to support our SHI customers. So this position is really great for entry level. It's a good position. You can come in and really get a good understanding of the ITM functions. Next, we have our inside account manager position. This role focuses more so on support and management for our existing customer accounts. So there's a large focus on supporting the customer's needs, getting quotes and pricing, kind of facilitating order entry, any returns, and then just being that warm presence that the customer knows they can reach out to and talk to about anything they need or any issues that they may be having. Next is the purchasing representative role. So this position is kind of a mix between our inside account manager and our regular purchasing position. So this person is going to be placing orders, getting quotes, but it's not a customer facing position. So you can really expect to perform the follow-up actions and do confirmation renewals for the customers. Moving right along, we have our accounts receivable and then our accounts payable specialists. So these are within the accounting department, and they have a large focus on collecting and obtaining the payments that are due to SHI from customers. They'll also be managing any invoices that are coming into SHI and reconciling those accounts. Last is our inside account executive position. So this role is truly like your entry level sales opportunity. If someone's looking to get into sales, specifically technology sales, you'll be doing cold calling and prospecting. You will be responsible for the entire sales cycle, which would include, that initial contact with the customer, creating quotes for them, placing any orders, and then just follow up and maintaining that relationship with the customer. So all of these positions, like I said, there are most common entry level roles that we have. So if you're interested in any other opportunities that are currently available, definitely take a look at our SHI careers page. You can use that QR code, or it's shi.com/careers, but that's where you'll find any open positions. You can apply for them. And just, it's a way to, get in contact with us and learn more about the organization. So I guess from here, if we want to go ahead and just pause for any, oh, I guess we'll talk through. These are the current entry level opportunities that we have. So just wanted to put these on here because we have, this is what's currently posted on the SHI page. So like I said, the accounting, AR, and AP specialist roles are open. We also have a few more product focused positions that are more technical in nature. So an operations analyst or a service desk analyst. We are currently hiring a business development representative, and it's not, oh, it is listed on here, just kidding. Our commercial inside account executive position in Austin actually just opened up. So that's a new role we're hiring for. It's opening up in January, or the start date will be in January. So we're hiring those positions right now. Then we have our enterprise inside account executive position. So this one is similar, to the commercial inside account executive role, but really it's going to focus, like, you need more experience because you're focused on our larger customer accounts. And then let's see, moving right along, we have integration services and Ridge. So these positions we have two, I guess, facilities that kind of house all of our technology products. So Knox and Ridge. So these people, the IDCS configuration technician and the data center tech, are kind of working with that technology, getting things set up before they are sent out to customers. Then we have IT asset management, which I already went through these positions, but really focusing on our ITAM products and getting familiar with account management for those IT products. Next is partner product solutions and services. So these roles really focus on specific technologies, like this one is for Cisco. We also have some Microsoft specialists or just different technology specialists. So they can work with our sales team, our pre-sales team, and kind of be that expert in that specific technology to figure out the right solution for the customer. Next is our public sector sales support position. So this is more of an operations role, not necessarily working with our customers, but facilitating the sales in the pre-sales team with any administrative functions. And last, we have our return support coordinator. So this role focuses on any returns that SHI has. We'll kind of manage that entire process and just facilitate the customer there. All right. I believe that's everything we have. So if we want to pause for any questions that you may have, I'm happy to take those. Let's see. I believe we have someone's hand raised.
Hey, sorry, I didn't want to interrupt. Yeah, so I have one quick question. You mentioned that you guys hire in classes. So is it right to say that, like, we should probably apply, closer to those typical graduation dates, like, December or May, or do you just advise us to kind of take a look and kind of see whatever's open?
Yeah, I would say, even though we do hire in classes, take a look at our website and go ahead and apply for that position. Even if, maybe you're graduating in December or even in May, you could go ahead and apply. And that way we can start the conversation, talk with you through, when are you graduating? When are you looking to start? And then we can figure out what start date would work best or what class date works best based on your kind of timeline.
Okay. And I know that SHI owns multiple companies. I'm not sure if you can speak on it, but do some of the other companies that are under their management hire typically the same, like within those classes that you mentioned?
I think it kind of depends. So we do have Stratascale within SHI. I don't think they hire so much in classes. For us, it's more of the positions that we're hiring, a larger amount of people, which is why we do the class setting. But I would say Stratascale's positions are more one-off roles. So it wouldn't necessarily be the same classroom setting. You may be the only hire for that one position.
Okay, thank you.
Of course. Also, feel free if you have questions to put them in the chat. We can definitely take a look at that as well. And I know it looks like Sam Smith had a question. Does SHI utilize sales engineers or an equivalent as part of the sales process? So yes, we do have sales engineers. Sometimes we'll have them be called, technical advisors, more entry level, or we have inside solutions engineers. Those are individuals who are more experienced with technology, and they can act as more of the kind of expert and facilitate the sales and the customer as well, kind of guiding them to the appropriate solution. So we do have those for inside solutions engineers as well as field solutions engineers.
I had a question.
Yeah, of course, go ahead.
So, in regards to all the offices located within the nation and worldwide, how easy is it for someone, say if you live hours away from a location, do you guys offer like a hybrid or is it all in office? Are there any remote positions? How easy is it to transfer from one location to another, say for that career development and like progressing on in your career? Could we have
Yeah.
insight into that?
Of course, yeah. So I would say that most of our positions now are on a hybrid schedule. So typically that'll be 3 days in office and 2 days working from home. I know some of our more mid to advanced positions, we have had remote roles or kind of work from home roles, but I feel like we are transitioning away from that and just having more people go into the office. I would say, definitely there's the opportunity to move into different departments or move into different, locations. I think what really depends on that is your position available in that location as well? Or would you be kind of internally applying and getting hired into a new position in order to, if you're looking to move to Austin, Texas or somewhere else? Other than that, it's more of an approval process with our human resources team if you're kind of looking to move outside of, your typical location that you're hired into.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. There's another question in the chat. So how long does onboarding take? I think this one really depends on kind of when you apply for the position and when you're looking to start with us. So, if you're graduating maybe in December and you're applying now, the kind of interview, we would usually have a first call with one of our recruiters, typically 2 interviews from there before we make a decision on hiring you. And then from there, it would just be based on when you're finished up with your degree and when you'd like to start with us from there. So I would say it can really vary and depend. Like maybe some people, if you're unemployed currently, and you're just looking to kind of get a job as quickly as you possibly can, we can definitely get through the interview process. And I'd say, maybe 2-3 weeks or so. And then from there, maybe a week or 2 before you can start with us. So it does vary, but we can get through it pretty quickly if needed. Let's see. Another question in the chat. So do you know if the ITM position is on-site, hybrid, or remote? Let's see. Positions. Okay. Let me take a look. I believe that our ITM positions are all hybrid, which would be the 3 days in office and then 2 days working from home. I can double check. Let me pull up this position. Let's see. And Chelsea, you may know, since the ITM position is typically more entry level, is it typically hybrid? I know on our website we do have some remote ITM solutions consultant roles, but I think that's different than our ITM administrator position.
Yeah, it is different. It is hybrid. Right now, I'm on the career page. It looks like that position may have closed within the last day or so. So I don't think it's open anymore.
Gotcha. Okay. Thank you for checking for us.
Yeah, for sure.
I see we got another question on internship opportunities. So we are going to have some internships in the summer 2024. So looking for more technical individuals for those internships. We'll have let's see, it's an AI and machine learning engineer, a digital workflow analyst, and then a business process analyst. So we're looking to hire kind of 3 of each of those roles. Looking for people in the New Jersey, Somerset, New Jersey area because it will be hybrid, and then also looking to hire some individuals in Austin, Texas as well. I know those positions aren't currently on our website. They should be posted, I'm thinking, in the spring, so maybe March or so. Looking to have them start at the end of May and go through August. So it'll be a 12-week-long internship. It's 40 hours a week, and they are paid opportunities. But if you want to, keep an eye on our website, or feel free to connect with any of us on LinkedIn. And once those internships are available, we'll definitely post about them and kind of get the word out that they're available to apply for. All right. Any other questions? Happy to take anything else y'all have.
I have another one.
Yeah, of course.
Hi, what type of benefits are offered to like promote further career development? Say there's various certificates, like a PMP for project management or AWS, things like that. Time off benefits. I guess more of a more dialed in
Mhm.
explanation of the benefits.
Yeah, so I would say for kind of professional development, it depends on the position you're in. If you're in one of more of our technical roles, they definitely focus a lot on like continuing education, just keeping up and staying up to date with technology. So depending on the certification you're looking at, we will reimburse for those certifications. So kind of the way it would work is you would take, if it's for PMP, you'd take a training class, get the certification on your own, and then request reimbursement for that certification. So that's specific more so to learning and development. I guess, were you curious about just like more health benefits or kind of the traditional type of benefits?
What you just explained, that was perfect. And then I would say more traditional benefits. I know somebody in the group might benefit from hearing about the health benefits.
Yeah,
But yeah, the
of course.
traditional day-to-day benefits, if there's like dress for your day type of work environment, jeans on Friday, just
Yeah.
something, yeah.
Of course. So we do have a smart casual dress code. So I personally, I don't work in the office setting. I'm kind of out here in Denver on my own. But I know anytime I'm in the Austin office or in the New Jersey office, it's smart casual. So people look professional, but it's not like you're wearing like a button-up shirt or like a suit and tie or something every single day. So more on the casual side of things. And then looking at our benefits page. So we have a lot of our benefits information on our SHI website. We do provide, so it's medical, vision, dental, insurance. We also have pharmacy benefits as well as some resources through Aetna, who provides our medical insurance. We also have, I know in the New Jersey office and the Austin office, we have gyms that are on site, which is nice to just be able to have like a free place to go work out. We also have, like locker rooms and whatnot. So you could come in before work, work out, change, get ready for work, that kind of thing. We also provide mental benefits. So we do what's called Healthy Minds workshops, which I found are really helpful. Thank you, Chelsea. I love that. So we also have access to Noom. So there's Noom Mood, which is an app, and then I think there's also Noom Weight. So if you're looking to kind of focus on your mental wellness, or if you're looking maybe to lose weight or something like that, you have free access to those apps. We also offer 2 mental wellness days per year, in addition to just our general time off, paid vacation, that type of thing. Let's see. We offer, so for financial, there are, 401k options through Fidelity. We have health savings accounts or flexible spending accounts you can use, like for medical benefits. Let's see what else. Short and long-term disability, life insurance, kind of just more your standard benefits. And then kind of, I guess, not your traditional benefit, but I think that the culture at SHI and just having access to employee resource groups that you can be a part of, to me, I see that as a benefit because I think SHI really does focus on those DEI initiatives and just having a place for everyone to be able to get together, chat, like work through any issues that y'all might be having, and kind of bring that up to like employee advisory committees, to leadership to get things like figured out. But we also have a lot of sports teams and different clubs within SHI. So I know specifically to our recruiting team, like we have an internal book club. So it's nothing work related, like not like professional books, but just like fun stuff that we can do to get to know each other and connect outside of work better. And then we also have a giving program. So if you're, giving to an organization, SHI will sometimes, it's a certain amount, but they'll match that benefit. And we also offer kind of volunteering opportunities through SHI for certain organizations. I think we got some more questions in the chat. Okay. So as far as marketing positions, I don't believe we have entry-level marketing positions open right now, but they could open up in the future. I think the current positions we have are more mid-level, so looking for people who have marketing experience. But again, keep an eye on our website because those could come open in the next couple of months. And then let's see, how do referrals work? Would a StrataScale employee be able to refer others to SHI? Yeah, so if you know someone who is working for StrataScale, they can definitely refer you to a position. There's kind of a way for them to essentially pull up the position on our careers page, and there's a button they can click to refer someone. So they would put in your name and your email to kind of refer you to that role. So I'd say that's the best way. If you're looking to get a referral from them, kind of talk with them about that process. All right. Any other questions? Right. RJ, if we don't have any more questions, is there anything else we need to do before we wrap up?
No, well, first, thank you three for joining us today. We really appreciate it. I know the basis of the communication started with SHI was, we do have some alumni already working there. So that's something that, we were really looking for, who is employing our WGU alumni. So those of you that are on the call, here's an employer that, has already hired some of our students. So just keep that in mind when you're looking through some of these positions. But thank you three for jumping on, talking about the organization, the opportunities. They're all fantastic. Just a reminder that session was recorded, so you'll be able to get that recording, go back and review anything, even if it was anything with the benefits, and go back, reference that, and you'll probably get that later on today. But from there, any other questions for the SHI team? Doesn't look any coming in. So from there, what we'll do, we'll wrap up. Again, thank you for the SHI team for joining, presenting. We greatly appreciate it. And thank you everyone for taking some time out of the day to jump on the call. All right, have a great rest of your Wednesday.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you.
Bye.
Hi, everyone.
Bye.
Take care.